Welcome to MathHow. In this video, we will be solving question number 78 to question number 87, total 10 questions of 2024 to 25 SHSAT Form A Math section. Let's start with the first question, question number 78. What is the area in square units of the shaded region shown in the figure above? The shaded region is this, and it is covering an area in this graph. The graph is made up of, this is the grid is made up of identical squares. So let's count how many complete squares we can fit in this shaded region. By analyzing this graph, you can see that this is a complete square, so this makes it 1. This half square and this half square makes it 2 squares. This half and this half make 3 squares. This smallest triangle can fit here by make, and it will make it another square, so that will be total of 4 squares, and this triangle can fit here, making it another square. So there are total of 5 squares in this shaded region. Now you need to check what is the area of each square. This is the 0. From here to here, this is 5, and this is also 5. So will be the area of the square? The area of the square will be, area of the smallest square will be 5 multiplied by 5. That will be 25 units, right? And we counted that there are total of 5 complete squares in this shaded region. So the area of the shaded region will be five squares multiplied with the area of a 1 square. This will become 125 square units. The correct answer is option F. Question number 79. Yesterday in Centerville, the highest Fahrenheit temperature F was 86 degrees and the lowest was 68 degrees. What was the difference between these temperatures in degrees Celsius? See, so there are two things that need to be done. First, convert these temperatures into degrees Celsius and then find the difference. Let's convert these temperatures into Celsius first. So, substituting 86 degrees in place of F, nine over 5 C plus 32. Subtracting 32 on both sides, 86 minus 32 equals 9 over 5 C. This will become 54 equals 9 over 5. Multiplying with 5 on both sides, this will become 270 and this will become 9C. Dividing with 9 on both sides, 270 divided by 9 equals C, and this will become 30. So the highest temperature in Celsius is 30 degrees. Now convert the lowest temperature similarly, substituting 68 degrees in place of F and solving for C. Subtracting 32 on both sides, this will become equals 9 over 5 C. Multiplying with 5 on both sides, this will become 180 equals 9C, and dividing by 9 on both sides, this will become 20 degrees Celsius. The highest temperature in degrees Celsius is 30 and the lowest temperature in degrees Celsius is 20. Now find the difference. 30 degrees Celsius minus 20 degrees Celsius. This will be 10 degrees Celsius. So the correct answer is option A. Question number 80. Let x be an odd number. In terms of x, what is the sum of two even numbers closest to x? Suppose x is an odd number. It is given. Suppose x is 7. For example, the closest even numbers are 6 and 8, right? So how do we achieve these two closest even numbers? We subtract 1 from this number and we add 1 to this number. So this means if x is an odd number, right? It is given in terms of x. What is the sum of the? So what are the two closest even numbers? Subtract 1 from this odd number, we will get the smallest even number closest to x, and add 1 to this odd number, we will get the largest even number closest to this odd number. What is the sum now? The sum of these two even numbers. This is first even number and this is the second even number. These two even numbers are closest to this odd number. Simplifying, plus 1 minus 1 will cancel out, and x plus x, these are like terms, so this will become 2x. So the correct answer is option F. Question number 81. In 1991, the total public debt of United States was about this number. In that year, there were about this number people in the United States. Which amount is the best estimate of the public debt per person for that year? So we need to find the public debt per person, meaning the public debt that is this number divided by per person means divided by the total number of people, which is this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 zeros will cancel out. 7 zeros. We have left 4 divided by 25. Since calculators are not allowed in SHSAT, so you need to do long division. 25. 25 ones, 25. This will be 0. 25 fours are 100. 25 fours are 100, right? And these zeros will cancel out. So the final result is 14,400 is the public debt per person for the year 1991. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 82. The diagram is given. In the figure above, N is the midpoint of MQ. This is the midpoint, so these two lengths are equal on both sides, meaning MN is equal to NQ. MN is equal to NQ. So, which segment has length 2x minus y? If MN is x centimeter, then so is NQ, right? Since this is the midpoint, so this is also x. What segment? Which segment has length 2x minus y? So what length is equal to 2x? The length MQ, 1x and 2x, minus this length is y. This total length is 2x. Subtracting y from this total length, the remaining length is this. This is PQ. So the correct answer will be option E. Question number 83. Parallelogram is given with side length and the height. What is the area of the parallelogram shown above? The area of parallelogram can be found by using the formula of base multiplied by height. This is the base. Since the parallelogram has opposite sides equal, so if this is 30 feet, this is also 30 feet. So the base is 30 feet multiplied with the height. This is the height. This is 20 feet. 20 feet. 30 multiplied with 20, this will become 600. Since feet is multiplied with feet, this will become feet squared. Since this is an area, the units of area are squared. So the correct answer is option B, 600 square feet. Question number 84. On Wednesday, a baker produced 100 more loaves of bread than were produced on Tuesday. On Thursday, the baker produced 50 fewer loaves than were produced on Tuesday. If the total number of loaves produced on all 3 days was 230, how many loaves were produced on Wednesday? Wednesday and Thursday. Suppose the number of loaves produced on Tuesday is n. Then how many loaves were produced on Wednesday? The baker produced 100 more loaves of bread than were produced. So that means the total number of loaves is n plus 100. The baker produced 50 fewer loaves than were produced on Thursday. So the total number of loaves produced on Thursday will be n minus 50. 50 fewer loaves. The total number of loaves produced on all 3 days is 230. Adding all 3 days, the number of loaves on all 3 days, n minus 50. This is equal to 230. The total number of loaves is 230. So that is why we added all of these 1n, 2n, 3n. 100 minus 50 will be 50 equals to 230. Subtracting 50 on both sides, we have 180. Dividing by 3 on both sides, 60. So 60 loaves are produced on Tuesday. The question is asking how many loaves were produced on Wednesday. So substituting in place of n, substituting 60 in place of n, the answer is 60 plus 100, that is 160. So 160 loaves were produced on Wednesday. Correct answer is option H. Question number 85. Quiz scores in Miss R's class. The table is given with the number of students and the quiz scores. In the table above, what is the mean quiz score? To find the mean, first multiply these values in these rows. 60 multiplied with 9 will become 540. 7 multiplied with 70 will become 490. 4 multiplied with 80 will become 320. 5 multiplied with 90 becomes 450. 3 multiplied 100 will become 300. Adding all of these, we have 2100. How many students are there in the class in total? Adding these, 9 plus 7 will become 16. 4 will this will become 20, 25, and 28. 28. Now the mean is this value divided by the total number of students, which is 28. 7 4s are 28, 7 3s are 21, and 0 0. 300 divided by 4. This will become 2 2s are 4, or dividing by 4 using long division. 300 into 4. 4 7s are 28. 2 4 5s are 20. So the answer is 75. Mean is 75, so the correct answer is option C. Question number 86. Which graph represents the solution to the inequality x plus 4 greater or equal to 3? To check which graph represents the solution, first solve this inequality completely. X plus 4 greater or equal to 3. Subtracting 4 on both sides to isolate x. X greater or equal to 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 will be minus 1. So the solution is all the numbers greater or equal to minus 1. Greater or equal to minus 1. Equal to means minus 1 is also included. So by inspecting these graphs, we can see that this is the value minus 1 included, and all the numbers greater or equal to -1 represented by this shaded line on the number line. So this is the solution of this inequality. So correct answer is option E. Question number 87. The reciprocal of 1 by 4 is added to the reciprocal of 3. What is the reciprocal of this sum? Let's solve this question by breaking it into multiple steps. The reciprocal of 1 by 4. Let's find the reciprocal of 1 over 4. The reciprocal of 1 over 4. This will become the fraction below the greater fraction. This will turn upside down, so this will become 4 over 1 or simply 4. So this is the reciprocal of 1 over 4 is added. Let's solve this here. The reciprocal of 1 over 4 is added to the reciprocal of 3. So if this is 3, the reciprocal of 3 will be 1 over 3, right? This is the reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of this sum? Let's first find the sum of these. 4 over 1 plus 1 over 3. The LCM is 3. 1 3's are 3 and 3 multiplied with 4 becomes 12, plus 3 1's are 3 and 1 multiplied with 1 becomes 1. 12 plus 1 is 13 divided by 3. Now the remaining part. What is the reciprocal of this sum? Calculated the sum already. Just need to find the reciprocal. So the reciprocal will be 1 divided by 13 over 3. This fraction will be turned upside down. So meaning the denominator becomes numerator and numerator becomes denominator. So this is 3 over 13. The correct answer is option A. This completes the solution of these questions for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really do, make sure you give it a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to